Okay, we listen and we don't judge. Yes, I have 7 kids, and I am currently pregnant right now with my 8th child. 7 baby daddies and another one. I got 8 baby daddies. Yes, we're getting $3K in food stamps. Yes, we are killing it, honey. We are killing it. No, I'm not ashamed. I've been a mom since age 14. I got pregnant at age 14 with my first child. I've been doing this by myself and getting help from the government. Why not get help from the government? I'm a single parent. I'm a single mother out here raising these kids by myself. So yes, all of them on child support. So I'm getting all those child support checks, and I'm getting my 3K in food stamps. I have a food stamp plug that helps me. Yes, a food stamp plug that helps me get 3K a month. And he works in the office. So, yeah, don't judge me. That's it. We all go through things, just don't judge me.
Now, you up here bragging about how many baby daddies you got and how many kids you got. And you bragging about how you got a damn food stamp plug and you the food stamp queen. And you sitting up here getting over on the system. You sitting up here telling the whole world how you a damn scam artist with food stamps. And then when Trump dropped the bill, everybody want to be surprised, man. You know that they cracking down on the EBT cards and all the EBT funds, man. She talking about she the damn EBT queen, y'all. Come on, man. Make it make sense, man.
Make sure you save some use for you, because what you got is sacred. Some energy is just too good to waste it. Remember, the bigger the heart means the bigger the target. And Cupid ain't the only one shooting, so make sure you keep that good heart guarded. So many will want to touch you, but few will be prepared to hold you. And remember, it ain't no warranty on the baby dreams they sold you. Never there when you call them, so why you still calling them? It be ulterior motives and hidden agendas, hoping that it all pay off in the end. You're not listening, just hoping that you listen. We in the belly of the beast, this world's getting wicked. Stay in your truth, because there's so much faking. Real love is rare and all the good ones getting taken. And I know change can be scary, but it's inevitable when you grow. So keep your family close, keep your cookie, keep your clothes.
Okay, I'm gonna go close.
Even when you stack it, remember that you gotta save your soul. Save some you for you. Because you are sacred. Your love is too real.
Kool-Aid, yeah. We got one of them did it. We got chicken wings, peaches, Welch juices. Got 2 cases of these. A box of Sam's grain chips. Say that bit over. They got these chips. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Ballpark hot dogs. Some teriyaki noodles. Some kind of different. A pack of ground beef. Packets on the sticks. Seasoning salt. Pickles. Powdered donuts. Fruity Pebbles. The teriyaki noodles, I eat those. These are the best. These are the best. Pineapples. Croissants. Some Gushers. Rice Krispie treat. Welch fruit snacks. I'll go closer. a case of Sprites, Lake of Charms, Kool-Aid pajamas, more chicken, tea. I seen these going over Facebook. So yeah, I had to get them. And we got some
Drinks back here.
some Coke and what juices and Captain John bread. Yeah. And that completes the Sam Club haul. So now we're finna put this stuff up and we're finna go to the next stuff.
So the girl gets on and makes a video about how she's mad because her food stamps are gonna get cut. I think she said she got like $1,000. Now she getting like $300. She was talking about she got so many kids, maybe 3 or 4 kids, and how hard it's gonna be. And then they trying to regulate what she can buy with the food stamps. I don't know how true this is, but I'm gonna give you my opinion. This is my honest opinion about these food stamps because I ain't never got none. My mama 86 years old and can't get no food stamps. But people that are healthy and able to work are able to get thousands of dollars of food stamps. I went to the grocery store the other day and I worked and I had to second guess some stuff. Look at it twice because I put some shit back because I had to buy groceries out of my own money. See what I'm saying? That's what you do when you have to buy groceries out your own money. Y'all mad because now they saying that you only going to be able to buy certain products with the food stamps. That's what you should do because most of them that getting food stamps, they be honest, they ain't working, they ain't doing nothing. Why you ain't cooking no dinner? I'm cooking dinner before I go to work, trying to make healthy choices and on a budget when I go grocery shopping. But these folk mad because they had $1,000-something worth of food stamps and they being cut. I ain't never had no food stamp and don't want none because I'm glad that God gives me the grace and the mercy over my life that I'm able to work and provide for my kids. And guess what else I ain't gonna do? I ain't gonna have 4, 5, 6, and 7 kids trying to feed them because I know I'm gonna get food stamps. See, somebody that don't get food stamps, you very careful to how many kids you get because you know you got umpteen mouths to feed and you can't afford it. See, around here when you work, you got to be on a budget. And we very careful what we buy at the grocery store. You don't see people that, you can tell people in the grocery store that ain't got no food stamp. Look at that budget. Very little stuff in there. The stuff matching, like meal to meal is matching. You see that. But when folk got food stamps, you can tell that they got 2 and 3 buckets full of a bunch of mess, crap, and junk that ain't healthy for your kids. I agree. If Trump cutting the food stamps down and stuff like that, I agree. Maybe my mama can get some now who has worked all her life and told me to work so I wouldn't have to get on food stamps. So when I got to my age of 86, I hope God bless me like she 86, that the government going to take care of you, which they're not because all these healthy folk are getting all the food stamps. I said what I said.
So YouTube, this your girl Quay, and yes, we at Sam's doing the shopping haul. So y'all come along with us and let's get some stuff out of Sam's. I'm really just gonna be a very short video, just a little tic tac, boom bam. You feel me? But yeah, y'all, let's get into it. They got some animal crackers for $8.98. So we just gonna grab one of these. So yeah, my kids like Nutri-Grain bars, so they for about 30 seeds for $9.98. So we gonna grab that. We gonna put it down. So yeah, we already started shopping. So we got some chips, some blow pop for the kids, some little bites, some hot chips, some fruit snacks, some gushers, some powdered donuts, oatmeal pies, some honey buns, and yeah, so let's get a Cinnamon Crunch here. A box of 2 bags of 49 ounces for $7.98. So we're gonna grab one of those, and they got Frosted Flakes for $7.88.
Now this is just ridiculous. How in the hell you gonna sit up here and show the whole world that you just buying all these damn gobstoppers and honey buns and yum yams and zam zams and woo whams and all this damn diabetic sugar stuff for your damn children? You ain't even putting no damn meals together. You going in there shopping at Costco like you the damn candy lady or somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? At least you should be putting it to good use, making it stretch. Buy you some ingredients and vegetables and stuff like that, man, to put together some good meals or something, man. You know, you in there shopping like you own a damn ice cream truck or something, man. Come on, y'all. We got to do better, man. We got to do better, people.
Oh my God. They cut my lights off. They took my food stamps. I don't know what I'm gonna do. They cut my lights off. I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. They cut my food stamps off. They never gave me anything but $0. They cut my food stamps off. They cut my food stamps off. They cut my food stamps off.
So it looks like that the Trump administration is cracking down the usage of food stamps, and it looks like it's getting a lot stricter. So the changes that I did heard when it comes to being eligible for food stamps is that if you are an able-bodied individual, there's nothing seriously wrong with you. You are able to get a job. That is actually one of the major requirements you must have in order to be eligible to be on food stamps. So that's one of the things that the government is actually are cracking down. So if there's nothing seriously wrong with you, you're not disabled or anything like that, you can get a job. You just one of those that don't want to work, you just depend on the government to take care of you, your benefits of getting food stamps will get eventually cut off because now it's required you have to have a job. This other change that really was shocking, it's kind of good but kind of bad at the same time. But it was also said that when it comes to using your food stamps, it's not going to work for junk food or sugary drinks. So if you're one of the ones that like to buy a bunch of snacks for your kids, like cookies, chips, candy, and soda, Sprite Zero, whatever. If you're one of those that buys a lot of junk food stamps, it's not going to work for that. So sugary drinks and junk food is not going to work with your food stamp card. So that part is really shocking for me. And the reason why I say that because food itself is already high. And you want people to eat healthy and make better decisions when it comes to their health. But how about telling these corporations to drop down in prices to make healthier food more affordable? Because even a lot of people do eat out and spend less money when it comes to eating out, especially when it comes to their kids, than spending money on trying to eat healthy. A lot of times eating healthy is actually very expensive. So if you want people to eat healthy that's on food stamps, drop those prices down. But that's the one thing that is shocking to me when I saw that you can't buy sugary drinks, sodas, and junk food with your food stamps. You cannot do that anymore. So that's one of the changes actually was shocking for me. Now, being on government assistance is supposed to be temporarily, but a lot of people are abusing that. So it's kind of good that they're actually cracking down doing that because leave government assistance for the people that really needs it, like the people that's disabled. I'm talking about the ones who cannot work, they cannot get around, they need the actual help. The ones that's actually on poverty level, they didn't have no choice. You don't know what was going on with them. So that's why I believe the people that's in that type of situation that should be on government assistance. But everybody else that just want to be lazy, want somebody to take care of them, want somebody to fund their lifestyle by staying on government assistance, that right there needs to stop. But government assistance is supposed to be temporary to help you get you back on your feet. I know a lot of people on here are mad about that, but it is what it is. I'm actually glad seeing this happen. That's lets people know it's time for you to get off your tail and go find a job.
How y'all feel about Trump cutting the limit on Section 8 to 2 years? Now, I know a lot of people are going to be with it, and a lot of people are going to be against it. Because I know a lot of motherfuckers like, damn, I've been on this waiting list for 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. And I know other motherfuckers on that bitch parked, and they ain't even trying to go nowhere. I ain't even trying to upgrade. I ain't even trying to get better. So I feel like it's good that he cut that shit to 2 years. I mean, even some of my people's on it. And I just feel like, if you want to elevate, you can't be stuck on no damn Section 8. You letting the government control everything you do. You got to goddamn get out and elevate. And let some other people who really need it get a chance to get up on here so they can get their shit together. So I'm with it. And I know a lot of motherfuckers not. So what y'all think?
According to ABC News, Trump administration has proposed a time limit for recipients that receive Section 8 vouchers and HUD housing assistance. Now, I don't know how comfortable everybody is, but it seems to me like it's time for everybody to get uncomfortable and start getting comfortable with going out there getting a job and get some education so you don't have to live off the government. But because this stuff can change up, the goal is to shift long-term safety into a short-term boost. If you are able-bodied, then they want you to be self-sufficient. They are proposing a 2-year cap on being able to get Section 8 and the Living HUD housing assistance. This will put millions of people who depend on Section 8 and HUD housing at risk for losing their homes. Some people say they will be devastated after losing help after 2 years. But some people say there's nothing wrong with it. If you're able, you should be self-sufficient. Tell me, what do you think about this program? Do you think the administration is wrong for pushing this initiative, or do you think that people should go out and get jobs and not lean on the government?
I voted for Trump and now my food stamp got cut off. Oh my gosh, we are loving this for you. You got exactly what you voted for.
My food stamps just got cut from a little over $3,000 a month to $800 a month, and I'm pregnant with my 9th child, and I genuinely don't know how I'm going to pay the grocery bill. The money we saved by having the government pay for our groceries, we were using to pay for our mortgage. But now, if we're going to have to use our mortgage money to eat, I don't know how we're going to make it. It's not possible for me to go out and get a job right now because I'm pregnant with my 9th child and it's currently summer break. So if I were to get a job, I would have to send all 8 of my other kids to daycare, which I can't afford, and I don't have any marketable skills to where I can make a job that would be paying more than the daycare cost. I have 6 different baby daddies and I've tried going to all of them to ask for more child support, and only one of them has offered to give me an extra $100 a month, which I'm grateful for that, but it's not enough to take care of all of my kids. I'm planning on taking the baby daddy that I know makes the most money back to court to see if I can get a little bit more of his income, but I can't afford to take every baby daddy back to court to get more money. So I'm in such a bind right now.
Trump has cut my food stamps down from $2,800 down to $350. Okay, my previous video of me trying to expose all this corruption going on in the Trump administration. I got nothing but a bunch of hate for it. Everybody telling me go get a job, go do this. I'm lazy, I'm useless. But at the end of the day, none of you guys know my situation. Okay, most of you guys have never been probably lower class or ever been poor or ever been through any kind of rough situations. Okay, and most of you probably don't got 5 kids, and I've got 1 on the way. That's the issue. And if I need some help from the government, then what's the issue of me getting some fucking help? I mean, that's the big thing here is everybody's always talking about, oh yeah, we need to help the lower class, but now that I'm getting help and then it literally all gets taken away. Now everybody's got a problem with it. And it literally makes absolutely no sense. Makes no fucking sense, man. And I seriously, I mean, I'm not even sure what I was trying to get out of that last video, other than just trying to expose all this corruption going on. But I don't know. I mean, it's I don't know. It's super.
What if I told you Donald Trump wants to put a 2-year time limit on how long you can stay in Section 8 housing? That after 24 months, no matter how hard you're working, no matter how many kids you're raising, you and your babies could be kicked out onto the streets. That is what he's proposing. So all y'all who thought you were gonna get another stimulus check, baby, he's coming for your housing. The cruelty of this administration is beyond me. Millions of families, low income, poor Black and brown, and single moms, oh, and almost forgot, poor white people too, depend on Section 8 to survive. It's the only thing keeping them from sleeping in cars, motels, in tents, or in homeless shelters. Now, Trump is pretty much saying, you've had enough time, sink or swim, baby. But how do you swim in a system built to drown you? We're not talking about handouts. We're not talking about survival. We're talking about people working 2 jobs and still not making enough to afford rent. We're talking about kids doing their homework in homeless shelters. if they can even focus in that environment. Now, I grew up on Section 8 briefly with a single mother. That program kept us afloat. And honestly, without that program, I don't know where we would have ended up. And even today, I have family members who rely on that housing voucher program. Trump's plan isn't about fixing housing. It's about cutting people off from the lifelines they desperately need so billionaires can get another tax break and incentives to build their businesses while our sisters and our nieces and nephews lose the roof over their heads. Now, if you believe housing is a human right, not a luxury, then speak up. We have to start organizing for the midterms and vote like our homes depend on it, because in many cases, it does. Now, he took away the healthcare program. He's coming for the housing. Stay woke and get activated, y'all. Peace.
So I just want to make an announcement and warn everybody and tell everybody and give everybody advice. Since the Trump big, beautiful bill passed, this is the time to literally save money. Like, no joke. Stop spending money on name brands. Stop spending money on unnecessary things. Y'all need to start saving. This is literally the moment to save, because now, since they're going to cut back our Medicaid and everything else, it's going to be a little more expensive and it's going to be a little more harder to get what you need. So that's why I say save, you guys. Stop going out in these fancy ass restaurants. Stop spending on these fancy ass fucking clothes. Yes, you can spoil yourself because we do work hard as middle class, higher class, lower class, whatever class we're in. We do work hard, and I feel like, yeah, we do need to spend like a little, like a little bit on us, on ourselves. But this literally is the time to save. He literally passed the bill. This is real. But yeah, life is about to get real. But please take my advice. I hope you guys share this video, comment on this video, make just this one go viral, because we need to start saving. Save, you guys. Saving is going to be your best friend. Literally. After this, it's going to be your best friend. Good luck, you guys, okay? And let God be with us.
Here we go again, guys. Here we go again with the food stamp cut thing. It looks to be true this time. I guess they are going to be cutting food stamps. I seen one story where a guy was getting $3,500 a month. I'm sorry, $3,500 a month for 9 kids that he actually takes care of. He takes care of 9 children that's actually his biological kids, because I think the mom passed away years ago. So he's left to take care of 9 children. Having 9 children and being a single parent, it's hard to get a job. Even if you get a job, it's not going to make any difference. The job is not going to cut it. So the guy's in a position to where getting food stamps is probably a smart decision for him to do. Why not take advantage of the system? People have been doing it for years, hundreds of years, guys. They're cutting his food stamps from $3,500 a month, guys, all the way down to $350 a month. My thing is this right here. You know, cutting food stamps is not going to do nothing but hurt the American people. Even while getting food stamps and getting government assistance, people are still living in poverty, man. Even with the extra help, the people who's doing the right thing with their food stamps, not selling their food stamps to people, not fencing them off to other people, not putting groceries in other people, because there are people out there who get like $1,000 a month in food stamps, and they will fill their refrigerator up and then go fill their relative's refrigerator up just because. So, but there are some people out there who's doing the right thing when it comes to food stamps and government assistance. But we know you have 2 types of people. One type of person is doing the right thing, the other type of person is doing the wrong thing. But it seemed like that the government, the United States government, should be trying to find ways to cut other things, like the way that we spend money in other countries, trillions of dollars a year on their goods instead of making those goods right here in the U.S. Why sit here and hurt the American people who don't deserve it? People who work every day, people who bust their butt, pay their taxes, been doing it for years, and they started having children and just couldn't work anymore. Daycare alone is crazy. You imagine a daycare for what, 1 child? What's that like? I'm just gonna say hypothetically, $150 a week. I'm not saying that's what it is. It could be more, it could be less. But what if daycare for 1 child is $150 a week? So if you have 2 children, that's $300 a week. If you have 3 children, I think that's what, $450 a week, guys. Some people don't even bring $450 a week home. I'm sorry, some people don't even bring $450 home a week from their paychecks. And even if they do, guys, they gotta rob Peter to pay Paul, because that money is already spent before they get it. So I'm trying to figure out, when it comes to this big, beautiful bill that's been signed, how is cutting food stamps going to benefit the American people? It seems to me like cutting food stamps and government funding for these people is going to cause crime to go to an all-time high. We see a census every year of this city crime rate is down. This city rate crime rate is down. This city crime rate is down. Robberies are down. Homicides are down. Theft is down. Vandalism is down. Auto theft is down. All you finna do is be hiring more police officers when these cuts take effect. Now, we did see that the government assistance with the big beautiful bill wasn't going to take effect until the next term for the next president, because that will make the next president look bad. We know this. But it sounds to me like some of those food stamp cuts are actually already taking effect right now to this day, guys. So it's, you know, my opinion is really sad, man. I just don't understand where it's going to save money at. How is cutting food stamps going to benefit the American people who depend on those food stamps? I know they're saying that those people that's getting food stamps need to go to work and get a job. But if you go to work and get a job, don't they cut your food stamps anyway, guys? If you're getting $500 a month in food stamps right now, and you have to report your income to the food stamp office, what do you think going to happen when they find out you're making an extra $1,000 a month? You think they're going to give you more food stamps? You think they're going to praise you? No, they're going to cut your food stamps. So I don't understand how cutting food stamps is going to help stimulate our economy. If you guys know something that I don't know, please share it with me. But thanks for watching. I'm out.
So just a PSA for anybody on EBT that has been paying for your nails, lashes, whatever it may be with your EBT card, you can no longer do that. No, I just went to go get my nails, lashes, and eyebrows done. Went to go swipe my EBT card, and she tells me they no longer accept that. So not only are they taking away junk food, sugary drinks, they are giving us all a time limit with how long we can be on EBT. Now you can't get your nails done with EBT. So I had to use cash out of my pocket for my nails and eyebrows. So now I'm $100 short on my freaking rent that I'm supposed to pay today. They need to figure something out, because this is not okay.
What's up, chat? I'm Moesha, this is Takesha, and this is Jaquisha. And together we are the EBT Bitches.